have some fun here.
All right.
All righty? All right. If you're ready, I'm ready.
All right.
There you are. Look at you. On screen. We are here at the 2018 CUNA GAC in a town called Washington, D.C. We're here with Dave Adams. You are Michigan Credit Union League, CU Solutions Group, LifeStep Wallet. I mean, what's next, astronaut? You're doing everything, Dave.
I want to keep my feet on terra firma right now, Mike. I'm happy where I'm at, but it's great to meet with you. Great to talk about all the buzz here at GAC and some of the things that we're working on at CU Solutions Group.
Well, let's start out with a recent article that you wrote called Credit Union Mobile Banking, Leading Edge or Latest Example of Marketing Myopia. So what's this all about? What's going on here? What led to this realization here?
So anybody who's familiar with CU Solutions Group knows that we focus in areas of technology and marketing and HR solutions for thousands of credit unions. And we really are trying to be thought leaders and innovators with products that help credit unions challenge the status quo. So if there's anything more relevant than mobile, right? Unfortunately, these are the things that we look at first thing in the morning and last thing before we go to bed at night. And with financial services and with every other industry, mobile has transformed the way that people research purchases and manage their finances, anything and everything. What I wrote in the article is challenging credit union leaders' thinking with regard to a term, marketing myopia, which of course has to do with looking at our business too narrowly. And the example that is often given is the railroad industry. They didn't see automobiles and trucking and airplanes and even telephones coming and how that would transform the transportation industry. They were too product focused on railroads. They weren't thinking in terms of what customers needed and where technology and change would take them. And so the analogy I draw is to banking services, and even with something that we consider progressive like mobile, most credit unions' mobile banking apps are just the same as every other bank mobile banking app. And so we're on a mission at CUSG to challenge that thinking, and just like with the railroad industry, say to credit union leaders, look, are you looking at mobile banking too narrowly through the lens of your product, as opposed to how do your members and how do consumers approach the way they research purchases, the way they buy, the way they finance, the kinds of things that they need in an account is tied to those services. Because a third of all credit union members already have a PayPal account. 2/3 of all millennial credit union members are using Venmo. So one of the things that we're doing at CUSG with our LifeSteps Wallet product is to help credit unions position themselves with those kinds of very basic features in the mobile banking platform.
That's kind of like when Apple Pay first came out. It's like, okay, how is a credit union going to be top of, not only top of wallet, but top of phone is what they're talking about now. Very good stuff. And so we've talked about, that's a good segue, talking about LifeSteps Wallet. You know, we've seen the demo, we've seen all this type of stuff. Well, what's the latest? What's going on? How are we fitting the latest need here?
Well, interesting you should ask.
Hey, all right.
We just sent a press release out today in tandem with Security Credit Union in Michigan. Security became the first credit union today to launch their LifeSteps Wallet mobile banking app today to their members in both the Apple and Android stores. And we have about a dozen credit unions in contract stages and something like 150 that have requested demos. There's a lot of buzz and a lot of interest. And what credit union leaders need to know is that LifeSteps Wallet represents an investment of millions of dollars by CUSG over the course of the whole year in 2017. And we just launched the product early November, carrying on into this year. And it essentially helps a credit union offer a broad suite of features to their mobile banking platform, but without cluttering the mobile banking platform itself. So this is a wraparound container that adds all kinds of links and features that help members with P2P. So we have a link to PayPal and Venmo that messages that your members ought to make sure that they use the credit union debit card when they're using P2P. All of these central banking services are right at the top of this container, the most important being a tile that takes the members right into the mobile banking app itself. And then everything else, the shopping, the auto, home, and financial wellness features are a combination of research tools and marketing, messaging tools that help put the credit union in front of their members with all of the various decisions that are being made and the research that is being done on the member's mobile phone.
Gosh, it sounds like you guys got it covered, basically.
We're excited about it.
Yeah,
we think it's
cool.
a game changer.
Yeah,
and I'll give you one quick anecdote.
Sure, sure.
When I wrote the article, voice recognition and AI integrated into LifeSteps Wallet. But what we do have is very prominently, there's a tile for transfer money. And when a member taps on that tile, they're going to be given the choice of PayPal or Venmo or Zoom for international money transfers. And in the messaging, they're going to be prompted, be sure to use your credit union debit card when you're using PayPal or Venmo. Now the fact is, all of us have all these different apps on our phone anyway, but they're not linked together like we're doing with LifeSteps Wallet. Brought to you by your credit union. We are researching voice activation features that can be embedded in the LifeSteps Wallet as well. We're keeping an eye out for the things that are leading edge that are going to be most important to credit unions moving forward. But really, at the core, LifeSteps Wallet is about helping members to organize their lives. The credit union is helping members organize their lives around shopping, home, auto, and financial wellness decisions with financial services at the forefront without cluttering the mobile banking platform itself. And the other real key thing about this is that the credit union can change their mobile banking platform anytime they want. It's not going to disrupt this experience that members get within LifeSteps Wallet.
Oh, that's fantastic, fantastic. A one-stop place to do it all right there. Where can folks find out more information on it?
The CUSG website, cusolutionsgroup.com or lifestepswallet.com.
Very simple. We'll put that stuff in the show notes too. I have one last question for you.
Sure.
What do you want to accomplish here at the GAC? What are your expectations? What are your goals?
Well, I wear two hats as CEO of the Michigan Credit Union League and as CEO of CU Solutions Group.
Now, I don't know how you find time to do all this
So
stuff.
on the trade association side, we're with the 5,000 credit union advocates here, going up on the Hill, meeting with our lawmakers, reinforcing our message. Thank you for preserving our tax status. Help us with regulatory relief. Help us with data breach. And helping to educate lawmakers about the credit union difference. So we're a part of that effort. With my CUSG CEO hat on, I am networking with partners and with clients to make sure that we get the feedback that we need to be sure that our products and services are what they need to be for credit unions.
Okay, very cool. Any final words to wrap up here? Any outlook on 2018 to wrap up?
I think the one theme that I would reinforce, whether it's a specific product like LifeSteps Wallet or credit unions, just...
Yeah. All right. Well, great message to end on, Dave. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate the
My
time
pleasure.
as always.
Always great to talk with you,
I don't know when you sleep, but you're a very busy man doing some good stuff.